What's up, you? What's up to you? I can't talk. What's up, YouTube fam? Tan Jem here. Today I'm gonna be going through the 100K YouTube Q&A. It had a bunch of questions you guys had for me. Today I'm gonna be taking some time to answer some of those questions. It's been kind of crazy last few months. Lots of things have happened, lots of changes. For one being, recently I injured myself. Dun, 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 dun. Congrats to me. It has caused me to kind of take a pause so that I could recover. In this video, I'm gonna answer your Q&A, and I'm also gonna tell you a little bit about what happened because I know that it was kind of crazy. Y'all, I just cut my hair. I cut like 4 inches off, so it's feeling kind of weird, but it feels healthy for a change, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey. Y'all, I am so surprised that Gala has not interrupted this video yet. I'm keeping my eye out for her because I'm starting to get worried because that is not like her, but I'm pretty sure we'll find her pretty soon. So here we go. I got my cup of coffee. Let's go. Let's get started on this Q&A. I was about to go to the game room, but I noticed Gala finally arrived. There she goes. There goes my baby. So let's go say hi. Hi, my little Galas. Hi, baby. How you doing? Doing okay, baby? Come here. Come here, my girly girl. Come here. There goes my precious girl. Hi. You doing all right? Not so vocal today? That's all good. All right, so now that I got some pets, we're ready to go. Let's head up to the game room. So we made it up to the game room. I'm gonna show you a little update since it's been a little bit since you've seen it. Here. And I'm stumbling around, so just don't mind me shaking this camera. You already know my little wall over here. There goes Gala coming through the door. And everything on this side looks mostly the same. But over here is where there's been a few updates. I did get my Majora's Mask LED to add to the wall. And just a few more odds and ends. My futon is starting to get, a little crowded, so I don't even know if there's room for me, but we will make room, I guess. Gala, what are you doing over here? Hi, what you doing? What you doing? You don't care. All right, well, she found a new spot, so there we go. All right, before I get into the questions, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what happened to my foot. So about 2 months ago, I injured my foot in an ATV accident. So I was in the dunes, and if you don't know what the dunes are, it's basically a big place filled with a lot of sand and trees. And I was looking for the exit after a long day of just having a blast. In a few seconds, I look up. Next thing you know, I'm flying over just kind of like a hill, and the ATV rolled over my left foot. And when I went to the emergency room, they did an x-ray and they said that I fractured one of my bones in my left foot. So since then, I've had surgery. It was pretty scary given the fact it was my first time having any sort of broken bone on my body, but I have been making a really good recovery. The doctors feel like everything's gonna go back to normal function. I'm really fortunate. Things could have been a lot worse than they ended up. I'm really thankful to just be here to be able to tell y'all the story about what happened. So nonetheless, since I can't technically apply pressure to my left foot for a couple more weeks, I'm gonna be taking this time to be working on this Q&A so that I can answer some of the questions you have for me. So let's go. All right, so first question. Do you smile a lot in real life? And the answer is no! It depends on the situation. If I am hanging with some friends and we vibing, I'm probably always smiling because I like to laugh a lot. I like to crack jokes. I like to be around people who tell jokes. So usually, yes, I am smiling. But if we are dancing, I'm probably gonna have a straight face, and it's not just because I want to have a straight face, but it's like I'm vibing, you know what I'm saying? I'm just vibing. The next question is more of a statement. Someone asked me to talk more about my Caribbean heritage. Where do I start? Firstly, I do live stateside, so originally, like I've said in the past, I'm from the USVI. Being from the USVI originally and moving to the States, it was definitely a transition, but we had family and relatives nearby. And though I do live in the States, I feel like my Caribbean heritage stays strong because my grandma, she lives down the street from me, so she's always cooking. She's always cooking the good stuff. The holidays, there is a big emphasis around lots of food. For breakfast, we like to have cocoa tea. And if you don't know what cocoa tea is, it's basically like hot chocolate on steroids. And we like to have fish cake, Johnny cake with saltfish. We're gonna play games. Dominoes is one of my family's favorite things to do together. The best part is trying to get, on the table. And when you get on the table, you gotta prove yourself.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with you. Goodbye, old friend. May the force be with you.
And that's that. Food, dance, good times, laughing, dominoes. Yeah, there you go. That's my culture. So the next question someone asked, as a guy who knows nothing about dancing but loves martial arts, how can I get into dancing? Well, my friend, you're halfway there. Martial arts is, in many ways, dancing. You are moving with the flow of just your life force and just existence and creating movements that are beautiful, and they can, cause some damage. I mean, if you dance a little too hard, you could cause some damage too. Just listen to the rhythm of the music, feel it in your soul, and you've got it. If you can follow martial arts, I think that there's a dancer inside of you. So, just my opinion. So the next person posted about 4 questions, so I'm just gonna answer one of them. And the one that I'm choosing is, what do you think about video game into movie adaptations? I feel that if it can be done right, it's awesome. There are many movies that are adaptations of video games that I absolutely adore. For instance, Silent Hill. If you never saw the movie Silent Hill, you're missing out on life, because that movie, in my opinion, captured the vibe of the video game so well. So if you got a good director, you've got a good plot, a good storyline that you create from the video game, I think that it is an excellent way to bring it to life, give real voices to these characters that we've known and loved for so long. I'm especially excited about the idea that they're coming out with this Legend of Zelda movie soon. Wes Ball, he has a huge task ahead of him, and I really hope that he gathers people around him who is passionate about Legend of Zelda, because you're gonna need that in order to really fulfill what needs to be done for a franchise that is so powerful like The Legend of Zelda. There are so many of us fans out there that I feel like we're excited for it. I'm super excited for it. I wish that he would hit me up and say, hey, Tan Jem, we want you to have a role in the movie. Like I've said before, I'd be the grass on the ground. Y'all can just walk on me. I'm cool. I'll be there. Actually, but more for real, I would like if I could be like one of like the spirit guides, sort of, sort of thing, that maybe I'm in a room, you gotta dance to get through to the next part of the temple or something. Like, I would do it. So Wes Ball, if you're out there, hit me up. Let's go. Let's work on this. I got you, friend. I got you. All right, anyways, shot my shot. Someone made this statement: you are so cool, unique in every way. Yo, you are so cool, my friend. That is you. Yo, I feel that anyone who vibes with my content, who enjoys what I create, and just leaves really good energy behind, I think that you all are the coolest humans on this planet, because it's so easy to see someone else doing something and be negative about it. But every time I see somebody sending good energy to me, I'm just like, yo, that is the coolest person. And I wish I could get to know them in real life. But that's one of the hard things about being a content creator, is the realization that you are one person and there are lots of people out there you'll probably never get to meet. But at least if I could share this with y'all, I feel like we have a connection through this. So yes, I'm sure having come this far, you've had your share of toxic, hateful comments. What motivates you to continue to inspire and bring positive light to those of us who want to see you win, when some would have probably quit before such a milestone? Yo, that is a really good question. So anytime I think about people who leave toxic and hateful comments, I immediately have this place in my heart that hurts for them. Because you see, for someone to share hate and toxic energy, they must be hurting themselves, because usually hurt people try to hurt other people. What? So if anyone's out there watching this and you are a person who's ever chosen to, share something hateful to someone else who's just literally trying their best to live every single day and make the best of their life that they can, I encourage you to just change it up. It is difficult for you to become successful if you are putting other people down.
I don't like where this is going.
There is something special in each and every one of us. It's up to us to be able to hone into that. Girl, my name is Chris and I love all your dance videos. They make my day. What's up, Chris? I'm really glad you love the videos and the vibes. You make my day for the fact that you're here. Thank you for joining the Tan Jem community, yo. Hey. The next question that caught my attention is someone asked, what are your dreams in life? And this is it.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? I feel like every single day I have the opportunity to be alive. I'm living my dreams, I don't think that there is just a dream, one single dream that I am attempting to attain. I simply just want to live this life to the fullest and just bring as much joy to as many people as possible, including myself. I mean, the videos I create, I love them. Simultaneously, they encourage and inspire me every day. And knowing that they encourage and inspire other people just makes my whole day. So in many ways, this feels like living a dream. Whenever I see people leave comments where, their day has been made better by what I've created, I am just pinching myself every day, because once upon a time, I saw myself here and here I am now. And that's to any of you out there as well, who in your mind, you envision something. It is up to you to make that a reality. Make it a reality. I believe in you. If no one has told you today that they believe in you, I believe in you. Go for it. So, why are you so pretty? Stop it. Stop. But thank you. So someone asked, what do you recommend for someone who has never danced before but wants to start? How do you start dancing? I find it hard to believe that there is anyone on this planet who has never danced before. I feel like those times when you smell some good food and you're over there like, you're dancing, when you're in the car, you hear a good, song come on the radio, you tapping your foot or you like snapping your fingers, you're dancing. Dancing is a form of self-expression, so it doesn't have to be perfect. If you're having fun, then you're doing it right.
Watch him roll, watch him go.
Get to dancing, my friend. Someone said, love the kitty. It looks like you belong together. That is my baby. When I met her, she was just 6 weeks. She was born in a place that they could not have her, and they couldn't afford to get her the treatment that she needed to go to the doctors and the vet and all that. So I took her, I did all the things that needed to be done. And I feel like we have a special connection. That's my best friend. So it's really cool that, other people vibe with Gala, but we literally are like, we see eye to eye. What do you want, Gala? Huh, baby? Did my sweet girl? Did my sweet baby? Are you still drooling on me? Yuck, Gallus. Yuck. I am amazed by the lack of Gala in this video. She is right here, but she's sleeping. Take a look at her. Hi, Gala. Hi, baby. You starting to wake up for me, Galas? Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. Are you here, baby? Love you. You're so sweet. Yep, she's here. She's up now. Hi, Galas. Alright, so the next question is, what or who inspired you to dance? I started dancing just because I loved to dance, but throughout my life I have had many inspirations. Michael Jackson was one of my inspirations, watching him dance. I mean, shoot, just as a performer in general, this man is phenomenal. And definitely inspired me to want to learn some of the really cool moves that he does. So many others. Gosh, I wish I had enough time to list all my dance inspirations because there are so many. And every day I'm getting new dance inspirations, especially, you know, just sometimes I'm scrolling through content and I see people dance. I'm like, yo, fire, you know what I'm saying? So keep dancing. You might be the one inspiring me. You never know. So the next question is, has your life changed much since starting YouTube? So I would say yes and no. Yes, in the side that I have something to look forward to, cool opportunities that's come up that, you know, I would not have had if I'd never started a channel. And no, because I've created a life that I like, I create a life I enjoy, I've followed the passions. So YouTube has just kind of been a continuation of sharing the things that are important to me with people that are out there. So in some ways I'm like exactly the same, and in other ways it has opened the door for new opportunities and really cool collaborations. I just feel like, you know, the possibilities are endless. I don't see anything that I do as a destination, but all of it as a journey, and whatever is to come in the future, I'm really excited for it. So yeah, good question. So I think that is all the questions I will be able to get through for today. Thank you so much for your questions. Thank you just for taking the time to share just your thoughts, your ideas. I have gone through and have read as many of them as I possibly physically can. Just the vibes that you all have shared with me has been so uplifting, beautiful. It says a whole lot about who you are as people. The people that my channel has drawn in are good people, and I'm so grateful for that. Yo, Gala is still here, right next to me, and she has not come to be annoying yet. She's just been chilling. Y'all, look at this cat. She is in her zone. Gala, hey baby. Hi baby. Look at that. That's my baby girl. Hi. You just been resting. You've been resting. Always right by my side. Love you. More content coming soon. I have a list of things that are coming out soon as I get this foot right. Quick update. This is me as of August 2025. I'm back to walking, dancing, and I've just been taking some time to adventure and just get stronger using all my foot muscles and all of that. So thanks for being patient with me. So yeah, just look out for that. If you enjoyed watching this Q&A, feel free to also watch the previous Q&A which I did for Instagram. There are a lot of questions I answered on that one as well. So I just really feel that all of these together kind of lets you understand more of my heart behind my content creation. I really hope that you feel encouraged after watching this. I would hope you'd walk away from this just feeling happier. I really appreciate you for subscribing and for being here. And I'm out. Hey. This is a Tan Jem production. Dun dun dun.